And you can see if you come up here and you look in your solid bodies folder, you have the main body there. You have the revolve, which was our nose cone, and you have the 3 different pattern bodies. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that revolve back on, and I'm going to use the insert features and combine. I'm going to add all of these together into one solid body. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the main body back on, and I'm going to fillet this edge. I'm going to give it 25 millimeters and hit OK. Now, I think that's a fairly convincing model. We can go ahead and do insert features, combine, and add these 2 together. And now we have one solid body and a folder full of all of our helper surfaces. Go ahead and save it real quick, and then I'm going to select the first helper surface and shift select the last one, and then right click, and you have this delete bodies option. So you can see here it has all the helper surfaces in there, and you can see they're highlighted on the screen, and go ahead and OK that. And now the only thing we have left is this one solid body. You can see the folders are gone up here. There we go, feature manager. I should have known that. So you can see here we have surface bodies and solid bodies folder, at least in my case, are set to automatic. So I can show these all the time. And you can see they're here. Surface bodies is empty. Solid just has the one combine in it, which is everything here in the model. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, we don't have any landing gear on here. I don't really have any good reference photos for the landing gear. We can look at these blueprints, and you don't really see anything from the side. If you look at it from the front, you can see it does have some wheels there. Hidden, but I'm not really too concerned with it. Most of the renders are going to be of this thing up in the sky, so it's not really a big deal to me. But you can see here, I mean, we didn't put in a huge amount of detail. We just threw this little pod on the top and this little one, which I'm assuming is an air intake for the motor back here. And we did the fillet on all these intersections for the wings and things like that, which we could have gone back and done boundary surfaces and things like that. But I think overall the model turned out pretty well. And now we can go in and we can do a few renders and see how this thing looks. So if you were able to follow along up to here, good job, and certainly go ahead and post any questions you have. And anytime you guys have suggestions, if there's a better way to do something or even a different way, by no means am I saying this is the best way or the only way. It's just a way to do something. So hopefully you guys got something out of this, and I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and I'm going to do a few quick renders, and I will turn the video back on and show you the rendered images of this. Alright, so I just didn't want you guys to see how long it took to open photo view and load these models and things. So you can see here we have we have the model. This is, I'm using 2010, so I still have the standalone photo view 360. I'm going to go ahead and for my environment, and you can do this in 2011. It just takes a little bit more finesse to work around, but everything's built into the modeling environment. But for my environment, I'm going to go ahead and select sky. I'm just going to double click that, and you can see that puts us on a rooftop here. And for my appearance, I have body. This whole thing is one solid body. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do a low gloss plastic, and I'm going to pick a dark gray. I'm just going to drag that on, Then what I want to do is we go ahead and select face and drag it onto the propeller. But if you remember, we had the fillets on the edge, and if you're going to do the face option, you're going to really want to be able to select these fillets. So for these renders, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the propeller blades gray, and I'm going to put that black just on the cone. So I'm going to do gray body, and for face, put it on that part there. This thing takes a while to update, sorry guys. And that part there. Alright, so rotate this thing around so you just see it in the sky. Alright, and I'm going to pause this thing and do a quick render. And there you have it. Now you can obviously see that because we're using this low, the low gloss plastic, that we're not really getting any kind of reflections or anything on this, which isn't really a big deal. But if we come back in here and let's come in here and let's just grab one of these car paints. Let's grab this black. And let's rotate this thing around so we can see all the hard work we did. Alright, so you can see the light, it's coming from that direction, which I'm not going to get a whole lot of use out of. So I'm going to rotate this thing back around. And you can see here we have some really, really nice reflections. You can see everything's nice and clean. The reflection of the rooftop here. So that the extra steps we took, to get all that to come out really, really helped. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this again and do another render, a little bit higher quality, so we can kind of zoom in on that and see that a little bit better.